Looking for something new to watch this week? From thrilling dramas to laugh-out-loud comedies, we've rounded up the best of what's hitting your favorite streaming platforms. Whether you're into intense action, heartwarming stories, or binge-worthy series, there's something here for everyone. Let's dive into the top 10 TV shows and movies you won't want to miss. Number 10. Twisted Metal Season 2. In a chaotic, post-apocalyptic wasteland, an outsider takes on a dangerous mission to deliver a mysterious package in exchange for a shot at a better life. Twisted Metal turned out to be a wildly entertaining surprise, especially for someone unfamiliar with the original game. Anthony Mackie brings charm and energy to the lead role, while the rest of the cast adds humor and chaos to the story in all the right ways. The show embraces its over-the-top madness, encouraging viewers to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. With all 10 half-hour episodes released at once, it's perfect for a quick binge, and now I can't wait for Season 2. Number 9. Washington Black. Washington Black is a compelling historical adventure series on Hulu, adapted from Essie Adagyan's acclaimed novel that centers on Wash, an 11-year-old boy fleeing slavery in Barbados after a tragic event. Under the guidance of Titch, a quirky inventor, Wash embarks on an extraordinary journey spanning from the Caribbean to the Arctic. Throughout his travels, he delves into the wonders of science while discovering his own identity and yearning for freedom. The series combines striking steampunk aesthetics with deep explorations of resilience, hope, and self-empowerment. Wash's path is marked by profound emotional connections that shape his understanding of the world. Ultimately, Washington Black transcends a survival tale, celebrating Black joy, creativity, and the power of agency. Number 1. The Sandman Season 2. In The Sandman, a power-hungry wizard aiming to trap death accidentally captures her brother, Dream, also known as Morpheus, and imprisons him in a glass cage for decades. After finally escaping, Dream embarks on a haunting journey to recover his stolen tools of power and restore balance to his realm. Coming into the series with no prior knowledge of the comics, I was pleasantly surprised by how unique and imaginative the show turned out to be. Tom Sturridge delivers a strong, otherworldly performance as Dream, while Boyd Holbrook brings charm and menace as a standout villain. Number 7. Trigger. Trigger is a tense South Korean thriller on Netflix, unfolding in a country famed for its strict gun laws, now disrupted by a sudden influx of illegal firearms. The plot centers on Lee Do, a former sniper-turned-detective who is determined to halt the growing wave of violence caused by these weapons. His main adversary, Moon Bak, is a cunning arms dealer orchestrating the distribution of guns and escalating chaos nationwide. As mysterious packages deliver firearms to ordinary citizens, social order begins to crumble, revealing deep societal fractures and personal traumas. The series probes the desperate reasons behind individuals turning to violence when pushed beyond their limits. Blending gripping action with thought-provoking themes, Trigger challenges viewers to reflect on justice, fear, and the heavy consequences of arming a vulnerable society. Number 6. Chief of War. Chief of War is an upcoming historical drama miniseries premiering on Apple TV Plus on August 1st, 2025. Co-created by Jason Momoa and Thomas Paul Sibbitt, the series offers an indigenous perspective on the unification of Hawaii in the late 18th century. Momoa stars as Kayana, a warrior from Kauai leading a predominantly Polynesian cast that includes Timwera Morrison, Lucian Buchanan, and newcomer Kaina Makua. The 9-episode series is set against the scenic backdrop of Hawaii, with filming locations in New Zealand's Bay of Islands and Kalapana lava fields. The premiere event in Oahu featured traditional Hawaiian ceremonies and performances, reflecting the show's commitment to cultural authenticity. The movie starting our movie list is Happy Gilmore 2. Happy Gilmore 2, now streaming on Netflix, sees an older, weathered Happy returning to the golf course after losing his wife, hoping to support his daughter's dream of attending ballet school. Emotionally drained and facing financial hardship, he enters a wild new maxi golf tournament where the stakes and the hazards are bigger than ever. Reuniting with his former rival Shooter McGavin and teamed up with a flashy new caddy played by Bad Bunny, Happy rediscovers purpose and drive. The film is packed with celebrity cameos and heartfelt callbacks to the original, blending comedy with touching moments. Though it leans heavily on nostalgia and fan service, it still manages to strike a balance between humor and emotion. Ultimately, Happy Gilmore 2 reminds viewers that even in later life, resilience and love can lead to a comeback, both on the green and in the heart. Number 4. Materialist. Materialist is a sharp romantic comedy that follows Lucy Mason, a high-end New York matchmaker who approaches relationships with a focus on wealth, status, and appearance. Her world is shaken when she reconnects with her sincere ex, John, while also attracting the attention of Harry, a wealthy but vain client who literally changes himself to fit her ideal. As Lucy navigates these two contrasting relationships, she's forced to confront the superficial standards she's built her career around. When a dangerous encounter with a troubled client forces her to reevaluate her priorities, Lucy begins to see the cracks in her materialistic worldview. The film cleverly unpacks themes of emotional authenticity, self-worth, and the illusion of perfection in modern romance. In the end, Lucy learns that genuine connection outweighs status, choosing love grounded in truth rather than image. Number 3. Dangerous Animals. Dangerous Animals is a tense survival thriller on Prime Video that fuses shark horror with the psychological tension of a serial killer narrative. The film follows Zephyr, a spirited surfer whose life takes a dark turn when she's abducted by Tucker, a disturbed killer with an obsession for sharks and a deadly agenda. Trapped aboard his isolated boat, Zephyr learns that Tucker intends to film her death as part of his bizarre, shark-worshipping ritual. Jai Courtney delivers a haunting portrayal of Tucker, blending charm with madness, while Hassie Harrison brings grit and vulnerability to Zephyr's fight for survival. As the tide turns, Zephyr transforms from victim to fierce adversary in a chilling battle of wills. Though the film leans into familiar genre tropes, it maintains suspense with stylish direction and gripping performances. Number 2. Osiris. Osiris is a high-octane sci-fi action thriller on Prime Video that follows a squad of elite soldiers who are abducted by a mysterious alien spacecraft during a routine mission. Trapped in a hostile, otherworldly environment, they find themselves relentlessly hunted by a brutal extraterrestrial force. Desperation forces them to ally with a mysterious survivor, played by sci-fi legend Linda Hamilton, whose knowledge of the alien threat becomes key to their survival. As they navigate treacherous alien terrain, the group engages in intense combat while racing to find a way home. Directed by William Kaufman, the film blends relentless action with survival horror, delivering gritty visuals and non-stop tension. Osiris stands out as a pulse-pounding return to form for Hamilton, packed with explosive set pieces and raw determination. Number 1. 28 Years Later.
This is a glorious day. A day of judgment. My children!
28 Years Later is the highly anticipated continuation of the 28 Days Later saga, now streaming on Prime Video, set nearly 3 decades after the original outbreak of the Rage virus. The story centers on a small family living off-grid on Lindisfarne Island, where a fragile peace is shattered when young Spike and his father journey to the mainland. There, they encounter evolved infected and a sinister cult that has risen in the chaos, worshipping the virus as a form of divine reckoning. Spike's desperate quest to save his ailing mother leads him to Dr. Kelson, played by Ralph Fiennes, whose research may hold the key to survival. Directed by Danny Boyle and filmed entirely on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the movie combines eerie folk horror with a coming-of-age survival arc. With a chilling new villain and a final twist that reshapes the franchise's future, 28 Years Later sets the stage for its next installment, The Bone Temple, due in 2026.